Hello. Today I'm going to read from My Fun with Reading. This was edited by Ronald Kidd. Stories about careers. This one is written by Yvonne Martin and it's called What I Want to Be. It's printed by Southwestern Company out of Nashville, Tennessee. Take a close look. That's me. The one on your far right with a suit neatly pressed, the briefcase at my side, and the confident look of a man dressed for success. You might be wondering what the five of us are doing dressed up like this. It isn't Halloween. We certainly don't wear these clothes to school every day. Today, we're presenting our team project to Mr. Green's 5th grade class at Franklin School. 4 weeks ago, Mr. Green chose teams and gave each team a different assignment. Ours was to think about the future and present our ideas to the class. At first, we thought of really strange things. Automobiles that would fly, robots that would do your homework, a pepperoni pizza in the form of a pill. Then we decided to look a little closer to home. Instead of thinking about what would happen 100 years from now, we decided to look at the near future. What would each of us be doing in 15 or 20 years? We would call our project What I Want to Be. Each of us would read about and present careers that interest us. That's how we started. Here's where it ended a month later. Jim, Maria, Stephanie, Kathy, and me, Eric, dressed up like a construction worker, doctor, ballerina, police officer, and business executive. Say hi to Maria. She's as smart as she looks. She especially loves to study tough subjects like math and science. Maria wondered what it would be like to have a job using these skills. If you like people and don't faint at the sight of blood, you might want to be a doctor. A doctor works with patients to find out why they feel bad, then treats them with medicine or surgery. Doctors also like to see patients who are well to help them stay healthy. A veterinarian's a doctor too, but instead of boys and girls, a vet's patients might be cows and goats. Like doctors, vets diagnose disease and give treatments. Although many vets deal only with small animals like cats, dogs, and birds, many treat larger farm animals like horses and sheep. Would you enjoy working in a laboratory and watching tiny creatures through a microscope? Then you should consider a career as a biochemist. Biochemists conduct lab experiments and study organisms that you and I can't see with the bare eye. As a biochemist, you might discover a cure for the common cold or a way to improve the food we eat. If you like math problems and using your computer for things other than playing games, you might think about a career as a mathematician. You could work for a large company to help keep track of the business, or you could be a math professor and teach at a college. Either way, your days would be spent trying to solve math problems. Here is Jim. As you may have guessed from the picture, he loves to work with his hands. He builds things such as tree houses and model cars. He also enjoys helping his dad with fix-it projects around the house. Jim reported on 4 careers he might enjoy. Before anything gets built, a car, an office, a building, a piece of equipment, somebody needs to draw the plan. A drafter works with architects, engineers, scientists, or designers to turn the ideas into drawings that can easily be followed. The final drawings show what the items should look like from all sides. Think of the challenge of building a 20-story office building. The building contractor is the person who coordinates the activity of all the people involved: electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and many other workers. Because of bad weather and other delays, this job takes patience and determination to keep projects on schedule. Machinists use sharp, cutting tools to grind and shape metal into almost anything. Parts for cars, airplanes, and equipment. Any error, even the size of a hair, could cause a problem. Machinists must wear earplugs, special glasses, and heavy aprons to protect them from noise and fine metal. Computers help run every kind of business, from the federal government to the corner market. But have you ever thought about what happens when a computer breaks down? Computer service technicians keep large computer systems running. They don't wait till the computer stops. Instead, they visit their electronic patients on a regular basis to prevent trouble. Kathy wants a job serving and protecting the public. She reported on careers in which she could do just that. A teacher is responsible for helping kids like us develop into good citizens. Teachers try to give students individual attention to help them learn the basic skills and knowledge they'll need later in life. Many parents find teaching a good career, since the hours and vacation schedules are the same as their children's. A firefighter must be strong and brave, and because firefighters live together for days at a time, they need to get along well with other people. At the scene of the fire, some connect hoses to fire hydrants. Others put up ladders or manage water pumps. Between alarms, firefighters spend time practicing their skills and cleaning and repairing their equipment. Police officers sometimes face danger, but not all their work is cops and robbers kind that you see on television. Some police officers have less dangerous jobs, such as identifying fingerprints, analyzing handwriting, or directing crowds or traffic. If you've ever been on an airplane, you've experienced the work of an air traffic controller. These are the people who track the movements of all the planes in the area. Air traffic controllers have to make quick decisions and give clear instructions. They must also have excellent eyesight. Stephanie, our team's ballerina, is very creative. At times you can catch her staring off into space thinking about a story to write or picture to draw or a new way of entertaining her friends and family. Stephanie entertained us with several careers. Do you daydream the way Stephanie does? Most artists do. They love creating what they've imagined. Some artists draw or paint. Some sculpt or carve figures out of rock and clay. There's no limit to what an artist can do because there's no limit to the imagination. Ballet, anyone? Professional dancers make it look easy because they practice many hours each day. Some dancers like to perform in public. Some choreograph or compose dances for others. Still others choose to teach in public or private schools. Have you ever wondered who's responsible for the look of your favorite poster, book, or magazine? Graphic artists sketch out their ideas, then get photographs, illustrations, or computer images that bring their sketches to life. A graphic designer watches over the final printing of the project to make sure the colors are just right. If you don't like practicing, you probably wouldn't want to be a professional musician. Depending on what instrument they play, musicians might be in a symphony orchestra or a rock, jazz, or country group. Since most performances take place at night, musicians work when most other people are home. The next time you open a morning paper, consider what it's like to be a writer. Newspaper writers interview people and attend events to collect the information they need for an accurate story. Because papers come out every day, most newspaper writers must work quickly. Here I am again. Like my dad, I want an important job downtown, helping to run a business. I like the idea of dressing up each day, looking sharp, and carrying my briefcase to the office. One career I looked at was the banker. Bankers help families and businesses manage their money. In addition, if people need money to buy a car or a house, the banker can lend it to them. As you may have guessed, bankers need to be very honest since they work with other people's money. Accountants keep track of how much money a company makes and how much it spends. Just like us, a company's goal is to have allowance money left over at the end of the week to save for the things it really wants. I might want to be an attorney. On TV, lawyers are always trying to convince a judge and jury that their clients are innocent. These lawyers are criminal attorneys. Another type of attorney specializes in business law. They're the criminal attorneys. This person prepares contracts and helps companies understand laws that affect their businesses. Rather than go to work for someone else, I'm also thinking of starting my own business someday. But being a small business owner is hard work. You hire and train your own employees, keep track of the money, make and sell your product, and even sweep the floors and turn off the lights at night. Well, that's it for our presentation on careers. But before we go, we want you to meet Joshua, the 6th member of our team. He's the one behind the camera. Joshua not only took our pictures, he found the photos of each career. Maybe you saw a career that interested you. If you did, you might want to read more about it. Then Joshua will be glad to come over and take your picture too.